what if I don't have a hospital that will support me? Now, for me, this is like a big question. That's why I saved it till last. If you do not find a hospital, a midwife that will support you, and you know that you want a VBAC and you're going to have one, listen, it's one of those decisions that you have to be like, okay, am I going to have a home birth? Or you can do what I did, because at first I can tell you, they were trying to, they booked me in for a C-section on the day that my son actually came. Okay, it can only be God. It can only be God, ladies. So I was booked for an elective C-section on the 31st, and I knew that I was not going to have a C-section. So I just stopped going to hospital. I stopped seeing them. I stopped going to my appointments. I was about 37 and a half weeks at the time where I made the decision to stop going after that traumatic experience that I had with the consultant who forced me for an elective C-section. And I was told by the head midwife to make a complaint. Okay, so that's why, the question there, should I complain if I feel forced to have a C-section? Definitely you should complain, because even the medical team were like, yeah, I think that, no, Sarah, like she's fine, like you should complain. However, I didn't end up complaining, just out of laziness, to be fair. Didn't end up complaining. However, I did have my VBAC, so you just let bygones be bygones. Right, so if you don't have a hospital that will support you, you have to make that decision, to be fair, if you're gonna have a home birth. Or, like I was saying, you can do what I did. You can wait. You can wait at home. Wait at home until you know you're going into labour. The contractions are 5-10 minutes apart, depending on how far your hospital is, to be fair. Depending on how far the hospital is, you can wait until your labour, until your contractions are a certain time apart, and then go in. You're dilated, you're ready to give birth. And what can they do? Honestly, at that point, they cannot force you to have a C-section if you do not consent to one. Ladies, 100%. That is what I say on that. So because there's nothing you can really do if no hospital is going to assist you from the jump off to having a C-section. So yeah, you just really kind of have to make these tough decisions on what you're gonna do. So ladies, that was it. Those are the questions.